A sweet and blissful morning to my dear kids. How are you all? Hope all of you are in the best of your health with God's grace. Children, today is our first class after your half yearlies. And today onwards, we will be starting our second term, means periodic 2 and then final exams. I hope all of you will do much more better than this term. Obviously, this term all of you have done well, but still, I want you to do more better. So, I hope and start my today's work with this thing with you. But before that, I have few points to discuss with you. Children, first and foremost point I want to discuss is please be particular about your work. Be particular about your handwriting. Send your work regularly for checking. Whatever I do in my periods, even if I do a single page of book or single exercise of book, that very same day after the class, you have to send it to me without my reminder. Every day means whenever I have the period. That same day, I want the work for checking. Mostly every one of you are sending me, but still some children send late. Please, if you send the work late or don't do your work on time, it is your loss. I hope you are grown ups and understand what I want to say. Now, children, next thing is neatness in your work. Writing should be neat and clean, whether it is book or notebook. I've seen many of you write good in notebooks, but when you send the book work, it's not clear. Writing, it seems that notebook work somebody else has done for you. As your notebooks are neat and clean, your books should also be neat and clean. I hope you understand my point again. Now, children, let's get back to our today's work. Again, before I start the chapter, today I'm doing chapter 6, Save the Park, of your literature part. Now, children, Save the Park. Now, the name itself tells you that the chapter is related to something related to the park, and save the park means something is happening to the park and we need to save it. What is happening to the park? And anybody guess? Yes, I am telling you. The park is losing its beauty. Why? Because of less greenery and increasing of pollution. So, children, Save the Park chapter is a very interesting chapter, as well as it tells you how you have to save the park. You and I means generally every one of us. You and I means all people in general, including us, can save our world, our earth. It's not only the park. We have to save our earth, and we can save our earth, save our park, save our surroundings only when we keep everything neat and clean, our surroundings neat and clean. We use less vehicles, means we decrease the pollution, and we grow more and more trees and plants near about us. So let's see what is there in this chapter. But before that, again, you will say, ma'am is again saying like this. Before I start the chapter, I want to say this or that. But last and the most important point I want to tell you, children, try to plant as much as plants you can in near or around your house. Even in parks also, you can take small pots and plant there. You can go regularly and give water to that. So my point is that spread greenery as much as you can. Now, children, finally we will start the chapter. The name of the chapter is Save the Park. Look at this picture Ajay and Marco are playing football with their friends in the park. Now let's see what will happen in this chapter. The children of Kirti Nagar loved their park and are shocked when they came to know that factory is going to be built in this place. Now see, the children are playing in the park and they got the news that the park will be destroyed, and instead of that there will be a factory built there. They decided to do something about it. What did they do? Were they able to save the park? Read the story and find out. Yes, children. Another important point to discuss is that you can say, except the spreading of pollution or dirt near us. Again, one thing we people are doing, that we are cutting down more and more trees or green places for our benefit, for building up like factories, malls, or restaurants like this. Now let's see what is there in this chapter. The children could not believe the news. Lose their park, their playground. How could this happen? Now children were very sad and they were shocked to hear that now their beautiful park will be destroyed. Their playground where they enjoy, where they get happiness with their friends, that is going to be destroyed. They could not resist this. It can happen very easily. Cuckoo was saving. Now he said it can happen easily. Who said this? Cuckoo. Mr. Ram Sundar Lal has brought the land to build a factory there. He said, yes, it's happening very easily. The man named Mr. Ram Sundar Lal has purchased this park, just to build a factory there. Where will we play the cricket? Asked Tarun. And badminton. Now one of the child says, now what will happen? Where will we play badminton or cricket and other games? It's more than just a cricket or badminton, said Nina. Nina said, you are talking about badminton and cricket. It's much higher than that. Having a factory in the middle of the town, an ecological problem. She said, you are talking about badminton and cricket. Think about ecological problem, means there will be lot of smoke and our ecological balance will be destroyed here. The others were far too worried about their playground to be impressed by Nina's big words. Next, she had to talk about global warming and saving the oceans. Now she said that think about Earth, just don't think about your games, just think about there will be global warming and our Earth will be destroyed because of that global warming. And again she started talking about the saving of the oceans. Nina, are you going to lecture us now? Chuckled Tarun. Now, as you are also small children and like we are 13th class, so when you come to know that your park or something is being destroyed, for example, don't think about anything. Now sometimes when you were in 3rd class, that time also I used to teach you. So sometime I used to take your extra period, like I used to take your games period to complete your work or something. Then some used to be happy, yes, now ma'am will complete our syllabus or work. And some of you were angry, no ma'am, it's a playing period. Then your friends used to tell, oh, doesn't matter, ma'am is taking a games period, but think about our syllabus and work. Same is this case. Some children were worried about their games, that how will they play, but Nina said, not Nina, the other girl named Nina only, sorry. Nina said that to think about the global warming and saving of oceans, you are talking about the games. But one of the child, Tarun, said, Nina, are you going to lecture us? Now you are giving us a lecture. I'm just trying to help us save our playground. She said, I'm not lecturing you, I'm just helping you to save our playground. What can we do? Asked Rinku. One of the child, again, one child is here, his name is Rinku. He said, what can we do? She said, we should convince all the residents of Kirti Nagar to help us to save the park. She said that we should help ourselves to save the park. How? We should go to the different people, to our uncles and aunts in our neighborhood, and we should convince them to help us to save the park. They should see that it's like a green lung which reduces pollution. It's a place where children play and elderly walk and rest. See, she said it's a duty of our elders. We will explain them that, see, the beautiful place of our colony is being destroyed, where we and your children go to play, and you all come for a walk. It will be destroyed. We will explain them like that. Again, she said, once we have support of large group of people, we can talk to Mr. Sundarlal. She said again, now when we will have many people with us, we can go and talk to Mr. Sundarlal. We should march around the neighborhood to protest, cried Rinku, with flags. No one child said, yes, we should protest this thing, and we will carry slogans with us. And slogans, cried Tarun, like down with the pollution, find a solution. Now they're giving ideas for the slogans. Or greener town, cleaner town, shouted Cuckoo. Again, another caption for the your banner slogan. Sorry, excuse me. And so they did exactly that. On the day of the march, Cuckoo led the group, drumming away in the streets. Down with pollution, cried Rinku, raising her fists. Greener town, cleaner town, roaring Meena. Down with the pollution, find a solution. They all shouted. Now, they made a lot of noise and attracted some strange followers. Now, with their these slogans, people nearby the area who were strangers. Strangers are people whom we don't know. They were also attracted by these children. By the end of the march, they were joined by several children, dogs, 3 cows, and buffaloes. See, not only children, along with them, animals also joined them. Now, said Nina, addressing the group, let us walk the talk. We should clean up the park and make it beautiful. Then Mr. Lal will not have heard to destroy it. Now Nina said, now let's clean the ground, clean the park. Then Mr. Lal will never think of destroying it. Such a great idea of the children was it. And see how beautifully the children are doing that. Houses, swings, wooden benches, and sand boxes of little ones. Now he will not be able to destroy our things because we are small little children. He will not think of doing so with us. The children began to work. They pulled out the weeds. Weeds are unwanted plants and their dead shrubs. Tarun and his gardener began working on the flower beds. The children even decided to try and repair the broken swings and benches. Within the few days, the park started looking neat and beautiful. Let us make the rock corner with all the leaf stones, said Cuckoo. Rock corner, is it? Ordered somebody behind him. Somebody said, rock corner also will make. Wow. Mr. Sundarlal, they all cried together. He said, wow, rock corner, who is that? All said, Mr. Sundarlal is there, see at your back. Someone told me you were on my land. He said, yes, somebody told me all the children are on your place. So I have come to see what you all are doing. Nina stepped forward and said, sir, we wanted to show you what can be done here instead of building a factory. We need factories, but we also need unpolluted air. Nonina said, sir, we wanted to show you that this place can be so beautiful. How can we make this place so beautiful? Yes, we agree we need factories, but along with that, we can't destroy the parks. We need unpolluted air also. So you can build a factory somewhere outside, far away from the town. I know what to do. Don't tell me you are here again, cried Mr. Sundarlal. He stormed off. He said, you children don't try to explain me anything. I know everything. He shouted and screamed on the child. The children were very upset. They began to slowly gather their tools and walk out. Now children were very upset. Now they gathered their things and they were going out of the park. They were too sad to talk. They had tried everything and had failed. Now the children had failed. They have tried their best to save the park, but the man did not listen to them. The next day they gathered at the park to discuss what to do. Now next day all the children gathered together and they were thinking what to do. They were planning what to do to save the park. Suddenly a car screeched to halt and Mr. Sundarlal got out. Suddenly they could see Mr. Sundarlal again coming out of the car. The driver rushed to open the other door and the lady stepped out. And the driver also came out of the car and opened the door, and from the car one lady also came out. She looked over the plot and was smile lit her face. Now she looked at the plot, means at the park, and she was smiling. She turned to the children and said, I am very happy with you for what you have done. Now you must help us make this the best park possible. Now see what a wonderful thing happened. This line tells us that with the efforts of the children, small kids like you can also convince the elderly people. The children gathered together and they convinced the man, and now he was with one of the ladies and she said that I am proud of you, my dear children, and make this place the best place of this town. Per park? The children asked. Yes, it's a wonderful idea, said Mrs. Lal. Who was that lady? The wife of Mr. Sundarlal, Mrs. Lal. My husband saw you all walking here yesterday and was very angry at first, but he had a change of heart. She said that when my husband saw you all in the park at first, he was very angry, but slowly he came to know that you all children are doing very good thing. So he realized that the park should not be destroyed. He is very impressed with your determination. He has realized that isn't a good idea to set up a factory right here. She said that my husband got to know that this place is not the right place to set the factory. Here the park will not be destroyed. The driver then brought out the signboard and placed it at the entrance. It read, now the driver brought a signboard, and what was written on the signboard? Kamla Lal Children's Park. Now the park was given the name Kamla Lal Children's Park. The children squealed with delight. The children were happy, very, very happy. Thank you, thank you. They thanked Mr. and Mrs. Lal. They would have their playground after all. At last, they got their playground back to play. So, children, with this chapter, we come to know that with a firm determination, whether we are small or big, this doesn't matter. If once we have thought of doing something, we can do wonders. I hope all of you understood the chapter well. Please, children, read this chapter again and carefully. Tomorrow I will be doing back exercises of this chapter. Till then, bye. Have a great day. God bless you all.